Well, then life went on and circumstances happened where I stopped doing cakes again and started focusing more on college, just doing the college life and working other jobs that again came in with a steady income, because at the time I was not having a steady income with cakes, plus I was doing college full time, so it was a lot to do it all. And then during the midst of it all, I opened an online boutique. Terrible idea. Graduated college and I was living in Shreveport. So that's where I started building up my Shreveport client base, because I was working at Watkins Shreveport and made a lot of friends, and my name just got out there. So I was slowly making cakes. Then when I started back up for that last final time, I was like dead set determined to do it better than any of the other times that I started and stopped and started and stopped. I don't think people realize this. I have made up all of my own recipes. Spent weeks, if not months, like literally baking like 9 different chocolate recipes where I adjusted the baking soda, the baking powder, the eggs, the butter, the whatever. Created all of my own recipes. It's all a technique, it's all a science, and there's so much more to it than what people think. And I spent years creating everything. I still always had another job out. At the time, I worked at Walk-Ons, and then I worked in an office when I used my degree to be a sales manager in Shreveport. I just always, no matter what, when doing cakes, had another income. That way I could experiment and see what I need to do and adjust and change. Once I moved back to Natchitoches, I was working at a job in Natchitoches and had a really bad experience, which pushed me to absolutely take on cakes full time, and I haven't looked back since then. I'm hard-headed like my dad. I did always want to run my own business. I don't like having a boss. I like to be my own boss. It's absolutely the most hardest thing to do. I wrote "just married" on top. I literally disappear behind this cake. I'm gonna be coughing up glitter for days. What gives me the passion is doing cakes like this and the outcome. That's what keeps me going, and knowing that I accomplished this and knowing that I worked for it, I stayed for it, and that's what gives me the passion.